Welcome back to Sahara Football. It's all over for Ghana Black Stars, literally. We're going to talk about where it all went wrong. I'll not be doing this alone. I'll be doing it with my guys who we did the watch along with. It's unfortunate, the death of Ghana football. We're all witnessing it now. 2004 was the last time Ghana was unable to make it to the African Cup of Nations. Kwesi Appiah and Sudan have done the unthinkable and stopped the Black Stars from making it to Afcon 2025 in Morocco. Clinton, your initial thoughts on this?
Actually, disbelief. Yeah, disbelief. But after the first leg, we felt that the second leg would. I was hoping Ghana would win, but right now I have no words because you look at the caliber of players the Ghana Black team possess. You'd be expecting them to actually beat Sudan. Like you was like, okay, since we couldn't score goal in the first leg, this one will score as many as possible. But Sudan was still the better team today. See how shocking it was. So I have no words. I'm still in shock.
Delali, looking forward, do you see any way back for Ghana football resurrection? What do we need to do? Wake up, wake up.
No, like,
wake up, Charlie. It's over. It's over.
I think I just want to narrow my conversation on the Black Stars. Like, not basically Ghana football.
Ghana football, yeah.
I think there are some few things that I think is worrying with the Black Stars. We don't build on performances, and that's a problem. Like, we don't build on performances. We play well today, the next day we are not doing good. So it's like we are running in circles.
Our last 3 games we haven't played well.
Like, example, like against Mali, we did well at the World Cup qualifiers. We beat Mali. We came to Central African Republic. We were down. We came back, showed a bit of character, and won the game. The 2 World Cup qualifiers, bad. We play against Sudan at home. Excellent performance. You go away to play Sudan, and you play like you've never played football before. So
we flattered like, to deceive.
Yes, so it's more like we are not. You don't know the. And it's worrying for a team that is trying to rebuild, because when you are rebuilding, you are expecting development in certain phases of the team. So okay, today you defended very well. The next day, okay, at least the defense, because the last time we played, we were like, okay, we kept a clean sheet, we defended well. Now our defense cost us, because Ali Dusedu, who was our best player in
Accra,
is the worst player in this game. So like, what is wrong? Like, I don't know what to say, but the only thing I would say is for a team that is rebuilding, the level of inconsistency
is too much.
It's too much.
Jijo, can we still qualify? You were the one doing the mathematics.
I was not doing the mathematics. At this point, the mathematics is over. I think we are consistently inconsistent.
Yes.
So
that's the only consistency about us.
And looking at how you've been playing so far, nothing shows we can qualify. And even it's worrying because we have World Cup qualifiers to play next. If
there's no respite.
Yeah, and looking at the way we are playing, there's no hope in this team. Starting from even the administration, coming down to the coach. There's no spark. There's no. I can't point to one person.
Oh my God!
It's like it's falling down. Yes. The whole castle is falling down.
No, it's already falling down. What is it? It's falling down already.
It finally falls down when we fail to qualify for World Cup.
Oh no! It's you think that you're playing. Wait. You think this boy you're playing? You're going to use to beat Mali. You're going to use this to beat the likes of Comoros beat us.
Chad.
You can't use this to beat those countries. Do you get what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying is that this is a I don't know, the lowest point.
The lowest point of Ghana.
This is the lowest point of the Black Stars at the moment. And we need to look at it in this point, or look at it in a different view. I think we need to have a restructuring of this Black Star team, starting from even the GFA, the people who manage the whole Black Star management committee, coming down to the coach itself, then to the players. But looking at this performance, I think the coach must be held responsible.
The back always ends with the manager.
Yeah, with what we saw in the first game in Accra, I thought we'll build from there, because to the 9 minutes of that game, we showed a little bit of momentum, we showed character, we showed desire to win. In that game in Accra, we created a lot of chances.
Yeah.
And even Ghanaians were confused as to how we couldn't win that game. And people were trying to come out with different and
analogies,
unreasonable excuses.
spiritual.
You get it. So coming to this game, I thought we'll build on that.
Yeah.
I thought we'd have built on that momentum, built on that level of desire that we're given at the Accra Sports Stadium. But we didn't show any of that today. It's sad. But moving on, I think the coach needs to answer some of these questions. Why do you play so well against Sudan in the first leg and come and show us such a poor performance? Is it? I don't know. Is it a tactical issue? I don't know. But he has to answer these questions, right? Because you were saying that you can't be lucky 3 times.
You can't be unlucky.
Yeah, you said you can't be unlucky 3 times.
And he spoke so many languages.
And said, oh, you can't be unlucky 3 times in German. He said it in Chi.
And in English as well.
And now you're giving us this performance. I think you yourself, you can't be unlucky 3 times.
Delali, is it time for a new manager, in your opinion?
No, in my opinion. Like, for me, I'm of the view, because I think we've gone through this circles, and we are here because of some of the decisions we've made based on performance or like resources. Yeah, resource is good, but we have to also sometimes accept certain realities. So one, I think we should finish with these qualifying series, like the Afcon qualifiers, the World Cup qualifiers. When we are done with it and we don't qualify, then we know that the coach and the technical team, they are not good enough. Then we start a rebuild phase again. That's what we are supposed to do.
No, easy.
Because
easy.
Wait.
At this moment.
So wait. The Lally thinks we should maintain the coach.
Yes.
Chopping and changing won't help us. That's what you're saying.
But what I'm saying
Because
is that
I'm coming. Look at, you see, I believe we had an opportunity to fix our national team, especially with the coaching part, when Kusiapia left. When Kusiapia left. So, you see, when Kusiapia left, we brought CK Akono.
Yeah.
CK played the World Cup, Afcon qualifiers, and basically he had qualified us for the Afcon, but he was struggling with the World Cup. So, you see, because we were missing out of the World Cup, we brought Milo. And say Milo should come and qualify us for the World Cup.
Yeah.
We went to the Afcon and realized that Milo cannot help us because the football after he beating South Africa was extremely bad.
Bad, yeah.
You see, and then we went to the World Cup Afcon. We came back and brought another coach just to qualify us for the World Cup. You get what the decision we've been taking?
Chopping and
yes,
changing.
we bring coaches in just to qualify for World Tournament, not to
short-term goals.
Good. So for me, we should.
So we should have stuck, in your opinion, we should have stuck with probably CK Akono.
Not be with CK Akono. Bring a coach that you know that the coach's job is long term. Because if your decision is qualifying for the tournament, you see, because we make decisions
based on the short-term goal of a
not
tournament.
Not even the short-term tournament performance. Qualify for the tournament.
That's
because we go to.
Okay, as a national team. What's the long-term goal?
Good.
Long-term goal is to qualify.
Continuously qualify for tournament and win them.
That's the goal.
How do you know a coach that will that is a long-term coach? Give me an example.
But you have to. So you see example. So Otto Addo, for instance, he has been in charge for our qualifiers.
Nothing is certain. You can call a coach for long-term goals and he won't even.
And you win any game. That one I understand. I know. So that's what I am saying. That at least let's stick to this.
But what I'm saying is
for a couple of time.
Okay, let's
for the first time.
Okay.
For the first time in our life, I'm not saying Otto Addo is good though. I'm just saying let's stick to finishing the qualifying series.
Okay.
Because we bring another coach. Play the qualifiers. The qualifiers is just too much.
You've already stated that. What we are asking is, you said after the qualifiers are done, they will review the again. Is it with the same coach?
No, I'm not saying no.
When the qualifiers are done, the next thing is qualifiers.
When should we let Otto Addo go? When should we let Otto Addo go?
After when we realize that the World Cup qualifiers we can't qualify.
I didn't understand the first.
I didn't understand.
I thought you said we'll start rebuilding with Otto Addo again.
No. The rebuilding is the coach, not the team. Because the squad. Once that Otto Addo has done, I'm coming. Okay, maybe I didn't come clear. One thing that Otto Addo has done is that he has recycled the players. When it comes to the players on the pitch, he has been able to recycle it for us. If the performance is not good, then now it's on the coach, because at least he has been able to retire all the people that were deserved. Like, we need to retire them. The next thing is the coaching, a coach that can get the players to win the matches. And I am saying that now we have at least the Afcon qualifiers there. Mutu. We have two Afcon qualifiers to play, and then World Cup qualifiers to play. It's 4 big matches for the coach. The 4 big matches, we can use that 4 big matches to decide that the coach is not good enough for the players.
Wait, so what I'm
that one, you don't have to wait for the person to play all the qualifying matches to finish. You don't get me?
Okay.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, let us know that the World Cup qualifiers is out of our hands.
Yeah. There's nothing we can Afcon qualifiers.
Example, you see the Afcon qualifiers like this. Our next game will decide. Like, once Sudan go win the match now, then we know all draw now. We know say it's out of our hands. Good. Imagine our next game. I'm not saying that's what happened. No. Our next Afcon World Cup qualifiers. Then we fail to win, and then we know that this time around to is what?
It's over.
It's over. At that point, that match now.
Okay.
Otto Addo has to go. Then you go and bring a coach that in your mind you know that the coach is good or proven coach. You see, you get what I'm talking. Then you can go to South Africa and go and bring Hugo Broos, because at least you know that Hugo Broos is a proven, experienced manager who can get something out of the
South
squad.
Africa love him.
We have. No, we are Ghana. We are Ghana. If you go to any coach, he will come. It's true. Any coach
so
once you have the money, the
Clinton,
coach will come. So
new coach.
When they ask me Otto Addo, me, I feel Otto Addo. I think when Ghana played, let me just start from the when Ghana played Nigeria, I thought Otto Addo was a good coach. Statics then, extremely good. Everybody was, because we saw Ghana playing. You see the way Ghana played today. That was how Ghana was playing before Otto Addo came for that Nigerian game.
Yes.
So when he came, everything was very, very distinct. Even our pre-World Cup games,
Like a new manager bounce.
It's not like
the coaching was good.
Yes,
The coaching, that's the word. Like,
so
you could see from the coaching.
me
that
personally, I have this opinion that if you are being employed to do a job, let's say I want you to paint my house, and you come and you don't paint it well, I'll give it to someone else, right?
Yeah.
There's no point continuing if you can't paint the house well.
Yeah.
Is it not the job I give you that I used to learn how to paint?
Yeah.
So you are learning on the job.
Yes, you
That
can't
is
tell me
what
you're a painter.
But see,
No, listen. You can't tell me that you're
You
a
can use
painter.
another analogy, but
No, I'm giving an example.
because you see,
Otto is learning on the job, and Ghana is too big a country
learning.
to take that risk with.
I think
That's my point.
I said.
Let me finish. I'm saying you advertise that you're a painter. I called you, can you do the job? You say yes. Because if he asks Otto Addo, can you do the job? If he says no, they won't employ him. He said he can do the job. We called him. He's not doing the job well. Maybe he paints the first side, and later he doesn't do the job well. What do? You tell him, okay, if he cannot do it, you step aside. Use this one job to learn how to paint.
No, see the painting analogy, because you see what
I'm telling you that my point is that
that one.
he's not learning from his mistakes. He's doing the same thing. Trying different things. None of them is working.
And you are right.
His question is if it's time for a new coach. Let me answer that. It's time for a new organization. It's time for a new mindset. It's time for a new. When I say change, first of all, these players, they feel that when they lose the game,
they're not responsible.
no fans will tell them anything because they have Aziz to block the fans.
From getting to them.
They don't have any committee that they are not close to Ghanaians to see how all these things they watch online. Even training. After Black Stars training, they will lead the players to come out and fans do all those things and all that. Then they leave. Sometimes they will come the house of fans and all that.
Yeah.
That brings closeness to the players.
And they stop media from even accessing the fans.
All those things, for example, now media are allowed to question these players, interview these players and all that. Sometimes it will give them, when this news come out, it will give them the momentum. You understand? That closeness, Black Stars players with the Ghanaian population, like the common Ghanaian watching the football, it's not there. The closeness is not there. That is what I think is the problem. But as for the coach, I think if Ghana fails to qualify for the Afcon,
He should go.
I don't think he should go first. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he should go. His second chance
is the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, that's what I also think.
Afcon qualifier. This one.
The Afcon qualifiers, it was 50-50.
You know, based on
I remember something you said some time back.
Really?
You said that if you are put in charge of coach, we can qualify. You can qualify.
Yeah, but that's like, see, I mean, for me, that tells me to Addo's level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody see about.
That one qualifies.
Nobody see. The thing is that
It's like Afcon is our best right.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying is that if you talk about football or a Ghanaian perspective, right, to the World Cup qualifiers and Afcon qualifiers, any Ghanaian who watches the football for a very long time will tell you that it is easier to qualify for the Afcon qualifier than qualify for the World Cup. So if as a manager you cannot qualify the team, which is, let's quote unquote, the easiest part. What shows that you can qualify with the you can't just say. So if you
in football is not
football is not logic.
It's not logic. No, what you are saying here is that it's not saying football is not logic. It's the national team. The national team we don't have like a long period where you tell me that if you give this coach time, you'll be able to fix it.
No, we are not asking for time for Otto Addo. We are not seeing.
No, I am saying that you should give him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is not time.
Let him land his point.
What I'm saying is that right now it looks as if the win against Mali
and Central African Republic.
It's now looking at those instances where underdog win big teams.
Yeah,
Ghana being the underdog. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
It's as if Ghana were lucky to win those games.
Yeah, we are lucky. If you
understand?
A tour,
yes, it's as if Ghana was lucky to. You know how some small team will come, like for example, Angola beats Ghana.
Yeah,
it's as if Angola beats underdog beats. That's how it is. Those two games. So now, if Otto Addo doesn't shift this poor form away from the World Cup qualifiers and it creeps in. Once it creeps in, it's not even once it creeps in.
You're not saying what you're saying.
No,
you're waiting for it to creep in.
Do it now.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't wait for it to
do it now. Is that we have gone through that circle.
No, you know what I'm saying.
The only thing that will say okay, it's time to sack him is if the next Afcon qualifiers he loses, World Cup qualifiers he loses that first one. We can sack him now because there's still time. You understand? Just if he loses the next World Cup qualifier, if we sack him now, there's still time to salvage the World Cup. Don't wait till it's finished to say let's wait, make Ghana no go. You understand? Once he loses the next World Cup qualifiers,
he can't do anything with the World Cup qualifiers.
See, right now we're giving him time. He has
so
everything.
Does he need to win the next two? Dead rubber. There will be dead rubber based on a couple of minutes. Does he need to win these two last dead rubber Afcon games to give us a chance? Because if he wins the last two 6 points,
and that will be 8 points.
It will not qualify us though, but
for me, I'm not trying to differentiate it. World Cup qualify or Afcon qualify.
Okay. Next two matches.
There are next two matches in front of you.
The next two matches.
You are responsible to win. Like you are responsible.
So it's a must win for the two games.
You as a manager, you don't have to lose the next two.
Bye bye.
Yes, you see, Otto Addo himself has to be blamed for this because after winning those two games against Central African Republic and Mali, you saw the mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
You saw what we need to improve too.
We didn't win those games comfortably.
Yes.
Nobody could. On paper, if you watch the game, on paper we were going to those games as underdogs, and we went out, we won those games, but we didn't win comfortably. Even against Central Republic at home,
we struggled.
We almost ended that game with a 4-4 draw.
1-1 draw, right?
Yeah, 4-4.
4-4.
It was 4-3.
Central Republic was 4-3, right?
Yeah.
You get it? We're actually down in the first.
You get me? If you watch that game itself, it then shows that the team defensively was poor. Even the goals we considered, similar goals against Central African Republic, we considered. There's the same goals we considered today.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so it shows that we are not improving as a team, and you are a manager, you're not seeing the mistakes and resolving them. If the next two Afcon qualifiers, you fail to win, I think that's it. We don't have to differentiate it that this is the Afcon qualifier, this is the World Cup qualifier. No. You are responsible of winning matches as the head coach of the Black Stars. The next two games are important for you.
Our next two games are Afcon or World Cup?
Afcon.
Oh yeah, if you lose
that's what I'm saying. If it's not about you are trying to between Afcon and World Cup. Our next two games is the Afcon qualifier. You fought to win them, and if you win without showing any signs of positivity,
let me say it to be on the record.
Yes,
I thought that Otto Addo's next two games was the World Cup qualifiers.
No, it's Afcon.
If our next two games are Afcon qualifiers, Otto Addo cannot lose the next two Afcon qualifiers
and expect to
still be the Ghana Black Stars.
So you can't. Yes, you can't
go
like the Black Stars.
The truth is that
be saying that you lose games.
But I was of the view that most of the times we are so concentrated on qualifying for the tournament and not even caring about our performance in the tournament.
You don't understand that.
So
It's like a bridge. Let's do this one.
No,
first.
let me. You don't let me finish my statement.
And you can't be doing the rebuild.
You have to finish one
You have to
first.
sack
I'm
him.
coming. Finish one first.
Do the rebuild.
If I'm making it, you don't let me finish, and then you come in, and then I lose my chain of thought.
You said it before. You said it before.
What I'm saying is that
if you can qualify, it gives you a better chance of winning the tournament.
No, wait,
if you can qualify, you will be there.
Wait, in Ghana.
In all honesty, Ghana do not deserve to
We don't
be.
deserve to be at that point. See,
You don't deserve to be there.
that's the truth.
And why don't we deserve to be there?
We have been poor.
Is that we wait what? Our play style and performance on the pitch, which is as a result of what? Poor coaching. This is what I'm trying to say.
If Angola,
Make a finish.
if Angola,
let me make the point that I'm saying.
okay,
Let me finish.
Finish.
The Black Stars has been in these circles. One, we bring a coach. Why did we sack Kwesi Appiah? It was not because the performance on the pitch wasn't good, though. Because he went to Afcon and we saw that the qualifiers that he was playing was bad. It was not because the performance was not good, though. Yeah, we say young qualify. It was not because he was not playing good football. It was like we realized that he won't qualify. We sacked him. We brought Sika Kono. Sika Kono had qualified us for the World Cup. How many of us can say either the man's performance was bad or it was just because he was not getting results? You see, we are concentrated on, we don't care about the coaching performance on the pitch.
From the example, those two, Sika Kono was not an exciting coach.
Good.
So
see, Sika Kono's team was bad.
Yeah,
we took him out,
atrocious.
and then we brought who?
After Sika Kono was
Sika,
Milo.
we brought Milo. Milo won the Afcon qualifiers, but you could see that the performance was not good. You see what I mean?
What do you want, the result or the performance?
Good. You see, but me, I believe that sometimes when it comes to national team, you can.
The national team is about results, in my opinion.
But see, look at I'm coming. Look at Senegal. Let me finish. Let me finish. When you are rebuilding Senegal,
that's just a
Senegal under Aliou Cissé, they were not good. Like they were not. The results was not in their favor.
Yeah.
But you could see from the performance on the pitch that the coach, if they give him time, he can do something. But Ghana, we don't even watch the performance on the pitch.
That's a gamble. That is not. It's
no,
not.
But
It's not certain to happen. It's not certain to happen. That's a gamble.
So that's me. We have gone through the process of
your logic. Your logic is because we are seeing this thing. We should give it time. That's gamble. 50,
no, but you see, but we have done. You see, wait. We have gone through the other side. The other side of concentrating on the qualifying games, like the results. No, let me finish what I'm making. Let me finish my point. Ghana, we have always concentrated on the results without even caring about how the coach is playing. So Milo qualified us to the Afcon and qualified us to the World Cup, but the football Milo was playing was not. He was not deserving to take us to the World Afcon. If you say you can't cry, Milo
that is flawed. If you are getting the results, why? So you want us to play exciting football and we are not getting the results?
The performance showed. And then we brought
football is about results.
Sometimes the results may be good. The results you'll be winning the game because you have players that will help you win the match.
Moments of magic. Good.
And that's what example is Ghana versus Mali.
Okay, what would this about Kwesi Appiah's team now? Do you think they have what it takes to go well in the main Afcon itself, by your logic?
They may not be able to go and win the Afcon, but they are playing. You see the ball they are playing.
What are they playing to qualify, or they are thinking long term? Based on your
this performance means they are thinking long term, because if they play football,
the Afcon will tell.
If they are playing, no, you see, if the team, maybe you are not.
Yes, if you have based on the performance, the Afcon will tell.
No, based on the performance you have seen from the draw they played with us,
the Afcon will.
The matches they have played, it shows that they are not topping their group by flick. Not all of us watches all their matches.
That is the result we're talking about.
No, I'm coming.
He's guessing the result.
Football. Sometimes you can play good foot games, you lose the match.
No problem. We've talked a lot. Round up because this video will be 15 minutes long.
For me, I believe that if Otto Addo fails, proves to us that the performance on the pitch is not good. Like the coaching is bad. You see, me.
Let me ask you one question. Is the performance good on the pitch?
No.
The results good.
No.
Why should Otto Addo stay?
Oh, I'm not saying Otto Addo should stay. I'm not saying he should stay. But I'm not saying we shouldn't sack the coach because Like we should
Wait for the next 2 games.
Let's watch the performance.
no,
If we cannot unanimously agree that no, the performance is no good, then you sack the coach.
That's why I asked you that. I'm asking you. You say you should watch the performance. I'm asking you, is the performance good?
No, it's not good.
Yes,
Like,
so
what are we watching again?
Yes,
the next 2 games. You see, wait for him to play the next 2 games.
All of us, wait. To end this.
To end this thing, yeah.
All of us have all agreed that if Otto Addo doesn't win the next 2 games, or in fact, even if he draws 1 or wins 1, he has to go.
If the performance is bad, he can, even if he wins the match. You see, people are not getting my point.
So the next 2 games are not a determinant for you.
It's a determinant, but it's not the results. Like you people were, Otto Addo go win the match. You go play halal football and win the match. I am not of that view.
So you want a better
performance that you win the match with it, not because he has gone to play halal football and have won the match.
So you are saying if Otto Addo wins the 2 games playing halal,
and he play like this, I will say they should sack him.
Wait, based on what you are saying, if Otto Addo plays the 2 games and win 1-1-0 with haram football, they should sack him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right, Clinton. Otto Addo stay or leave?
Right now, it should stay.
Until when?
Until the end of the Afcon qualifiers. The last 2 games will decide if he will stay or leave.
Jijo, stay or leave now or wait till next 2 games?
You should leave after the next 2 games. But
irrespective of the result?
Irrespective of the result.
So why not now?
Why not now?
No, you see, the thing is that we can't start.
That means they have to start looking for a coach.
Yeah, they have to start preparing themselves for that. I think at the end of the lesson. He was saying something that if the result is good but the performance is bad, we should still move on from him.
Yes,
but
that's me, man.
For me, what you've seen so far has shown that the performance can be better. You see,
no matter what.
Sometimes you just have to use what we've seen.
Okay.
And make that judgment. Coming to this game itself, I thought we had a better performance against Sudan. But now, like in the first leg,
I thought you meant to.
Yeah, I'm saying before coming to this game itself.
Okay.
Yes, I thought we had a better performance. But looking after watching this result, I think we did poorly, way poorly, even poorly
than before.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you mean.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you mean.
And that shows where we are heading towards. We are not moving. We are not improving. So even if we go and play well in the next 2 games,
it doesn't guarantee anything.
It doesn't show even any intent or any.
That means
improvement.
This result shows that last game we were poor.
Yes.
We didn't do well.
How?
We didn't do well last game.
Like how?
We couldn't. That means
you guys should know that in general, Ghana football is on a decline.
Yes. No. This result shows that last game we played poor. That means we are lucky to play that way.
Yeah.
Because Sudan was back.
Yeah, it was not. Because Sudan.
So if Sudan had come out,
no squad us at the first position.
Yes.
Disgrace. That's what.
Wow. Interesting, guys. Let us know what you.
Yeah, this was also be. Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comment section.
That's to say.
Because if they had played to win that match,
they would have won. That's what I'm trying to say. So moving forward, Otto Addo should be sacked. Even should be gone after this, but I think they'll wait for those Afcon qualifiers. In that period, you should look for.
He's a dead man walking.
Yeah, you should just look for.
For me, but for me, Otto Addo is also not learning. I've been saying this,
asking the same question.
Or if he's not learning, there you should go. You see, I've said this before that we need 2 things from Otto Addo. 1, he needs to learn fast
and get the result.
And because he as a coach, he's now like he's not somebody who has coached big teams before.
You are saying you need to learn. This is the same man that took us to the World Cup. He has done a lot during that World Cup. Till now.
Oh no. Go play how many matches? 3 matches. Then you come.
No. The way you play, they see you.
Let us know, guys, what you think in the comments box. This conversation can run for over an hour if we allow it. Ghana football is clearly on the decline. My guys have spoken their mind. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Ghana out of Afcon 2025. Basically. A miracle is only what we need right now, and we don't deserve one. Honestly, we don't.
No.
Enjoy the rest. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys.